Hey guys, welcome back to another video about Scrubs. This show is one of my favorite shows, maybe my favorite show. It has when it first was released, I think it was in 2001. I was over at a friend and we watched an episode and I was hooked on the first episodes, and I want to tell everybody about the show. Well, you have to watch this. So I got my brother hooked on it. We were both big fans of it. Got here the seasons all on DVD. Also got season 9. Now, if you're a fan of Scrubs, you know and probably agree with me that this was actually a shame that they did this. Most of the reason it felt like it's like an overstay at the party. Like you had the best party ever, and at one moment of now it's over, but then you try to carry it on, and it's not as fun. And it would be better if you called it quits like an hour or two ago. This feels a bit like that because most of the cast weren't in there anymore. You had some, Zach Braff and Sarah Chalke had like 2 episodes in it or something like that, and I had it because I wanted. I think it wasn't released here yet at the time, so I want to see it. And for me, I have to have the whole collection. I got this one as well. It's not like it's like really bad, but it is a bit of compared to the others, it's a shame. And season 8 had a perfect ending, and it's like it's a bit sad that you ruined that ending a bit. But you don't have to watch it, of course. But I love the show, and not only because it's fun, it got good drama, it's goofy at some points, of course, and that's because also the show is aware of itself. So it's goofy, but it also has some good drama things in there. Also, the whole camera, the camera style in it is its own organism. So it's like I never thought about it, but when they talk about it, it's like it's its own style. It's really very likable and very, very nice. And also the certain episodes, a special episode where they when it's all turned in a sitcom or it's in a musical version, and it's really great because the characters are also great. Like JD has to play most of the time. If you have a leader, that's the likable one, and then you have the one who with an edge. But JD itself, he plays a likable character, but he has so many flaws. He can be such a jerk sometimes, making certain comments when he think I shouldn't say that, and then he says it, and then he knows he said something wrong because it was kind of a bit of an arrogant smirk he gave to a colleague who needed help, and for example. But it's such a lovely show, and especially it's also fun when I rewatch it. I'm curious how I look at when I see the final season 8, because a lot of those episodes had also a bit of the best of moments, or maybe that was season 7. They had like all those little those were really made for the fans who started from the beginning there. So they had a lot of like recalling jokes from the first season, from the second season, as a bit of like the best of Scrubs feeling. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I have to rewatch it, but it's such a great show. Which what I say, I still rewatch it. It was also fun that me and my brother emailed the Todd at the time. He had a website with his email address, and he felt like we email and we see if we get response, and. We did, and we both received a signed photo of him. I'm still having that here. I will get it. And see this is awesome too. Like 2 bucks and high five from the Todd, and it was like great. So it's still hanging on my fridge where I sit behind my computer. So that was fun, and I also talked to him years later, and on via Facebook, and he told me me and my brother were actually the first one who approached him. Like I don't know if it's true, maybe I read it wrong, but he he said, yeah, you guys were actually the first one who approached me for an autograph and kind of stuff. Like, from really? Oh, that's kind of cool. But yeah, what can I say? There are so many different things like that's fun about the show. It's the quirkiness, the serious moments, the music. Also, a lot of bands I got to know watching this show. The Shins. It's like now I'm drawing on blank, but there are so many songs I found out about the show, and it had a great soundtrack. And what I understand, when you don't have the DVD and you watch it via, like, I think in America via iTunes, a lot of the song changed because of rights. So that's the science. It sucks, but luckily I got these ones. But yeah, and it's also tough to say which one is my favorite episode. There are a couple which I really like. This is the one with Brendan Fraser. And that's the 2 episodes in season 1 or 2, and season 1, and the one there's where he comes back in season 3, and those are really, really good. He was, I think, that's one of my favorite roles of Brendan Fraser, him in Scrubs. So it's such a great show, and I'm curious what do you think of the show? Do you share the same, or it wasn't your thing? But please let me know below what you think of Scrubs, and if you're also a fan, what's your favorite moment from Scrubs? Who was your favorite guest star? And if you don't know it, but I think every Scrubs fan knows this now, that Zach Braff and Donald Faison, they both got they have a podcast together called Fake Doctors, Real Friends. It's on iHeartRadio. But they share the link via their profile bio on Instagram. So they release like two of the podcasts every week, and I think they don't have like really steady dates, because like first it was like 1 per week, and then it became 2 and after. So you have to keep yourself updated on their Instagram account. But it's a really good podcast, and also they have guest stars on there. So Judy Rice. Was there on John C. McKinley, Bill Lawrence, Sarah Chalk, and they coming back for later. So every podcast is about one of the episodes. They're now done 8, so the next podcast is about episode 9. And it's really fun to listen to if you're fun. So it's I definitely would recommend it. So check it out, and please tell me what do you think about Scrubs? And yeah, that's what I have to tell you. And sorry if it's not very a steady talk. It's like, for me, just winging it. But I'm trying to do a new thing here, and hopefully people will enjoy it. And yeah, see you later. Thank you for watching.